they ran back into their cage, and then from the cage, picked the cage up, put them into the coop. So
So will they have different kind of eggs?
they'll be brown. So most of our eggs are white. We have Frankie, who's the black and white dotted one. Um,
Yeah.
he lays brown eggs, but these they'll lay brown eggs, and they'll be a little bit different taste. So yeah, that's a total.
Interesting.
Yeah. So now we went from 7 to 12. So now we have 12 chickens. So we'll get more eggs.
Oh, wow. You're almost 2xing it.
Yeah. And they're supposed to be very tame, which they were. They were very tame. They weren't cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs trying to get them in, even though they were scared ridiculous, right? Because of, oh, where's my book at?
So will they, how soon will they be laying?
Oh, they're already laying. They laid 9 eggs this morning. The
Oh
guy,
my gosh.
a guy had 40 hens, and somebody either moved away or stopped getting his eggs. And he says, I just got way too many eggs. I got to get rid of half of my flock. So he brought them down to the feed store, and I went there today to go get some dog food. And I've been talking about getting some chickens. And he said, we got 20 chickens. You want them all? I said, no, don't want them all. I'll take that cage. And we got 5 of them.
Well, that was a very cool thing.
Yeah.
Unexpected.
But I asked the universe for it, and I said, I just don't want to go to Greenbrier. It's 45 minutes away. And
Oh, is that a usual place to get
yeah,
chickens and stuff?
that guy that's what he does, is he raises chickens for sale. So
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
it is cool.
That's really cool. Love it.
I don't have my book. Who knows where we left off?
Well, we left off at, well, it's right after the $225 million,
Okay.
which was received. That's the last paragraph, which stops with power of confidence in Ford's ability.
Awesome. Go ahead, keep reading.
Oh no, that's not where we stopped off. I'm sorry. I have to change the page. Sorry. It goes into mastermind, and then we were at the mastermind. The minds of the those participating in the mastermind become as magnets. You'll remember this.
Mm-hmm.
Attracting ideas and thought stimuli of the most highly organized and practical nature from no one knows where. That's the part. That's where
highly organized.
Highly organized. Yes.
So Einstein said everything should be as simple as possible, not simpler. This says from a highly organized, practical. Right? Is that what you said?
That's correct. Practical nature.
Highly organized and practical nature. And what the nature is of the from no one knows where, the ether.
Oh,
so from someplace, no place, something highly organized, meaning wildly in tune with the desire that you have, that you get something to advance it at such a fast pace, highly organized, right? Because would it be fair to say then that we're sitting in a disorganized manner on our way to our goal? And the closer we get to our goal, the more organized we become. So this is a highly organized from the mastermind, from the place where no one knows where.
And that was half of one sentence.
It's different when I'm listening.
It totally is. All right. Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the process of mind blending here, described as mastermind, may be likened to the act of one who connects many electrical batteries to a single transmission wire, thereby stepping up, quote unquote, stepping up the power flowing over the line. Each battery, you just stop me because I'm concentrating on seeing these words. Each battery added increases added increases the power passing over that line by the amount of energy the battery carries. Just so in the case of blending individual minds into mastermind, each mind, through the principle of mind chemistry, stimulates all the other minds in the group until the mind energy thus becomes so great that it penetrates to and connects with the universal energy known as ether, which in turn touches every atom of the entire universe. That was the paragraph.
So here's the thing. So in the electrical world, there's what they use the term step up. There's step down transformers and there's step up transformers.
Oh.
So step up transformers. So it's 47,000 volts that go through the high voltage wires, right? That you see these guys step on, and the cables are that big around, and there's no covering on them. It's energy flowing through there. So the electricity in our houses is 110, right? In Europe, it's something else, but over here it's 110. 220, right? Which is two 110 lines together in parallel.
Right? Okay.
So when they said, when you connect the battery and you step up the energy flowing through the line, you can hook things up in parallel or you can hook them up in series. And when you hook them up in series, they step up the energy. Hey, Fee, good girl. They step up the energy. So that's when they're talking about the mastermind. When you get together, it steps up the energy because you don't come with more ideas that cause things to fail. That would be a step down. It's inherently designed or has a vibration about it that it's always a step up idea. Now, there's people who will throw ideas out and they go, that's stupid. They're not part of the mastermind. A true mastermind working in harmony will always seem to step up. It's by its design, because of its energy, it'll operate at a frequency. It forces the vibration of the thoughts from the ether to come at a stepped up value. Does that make sense?
Yes. I'm thinking in pictures.
Okay. So
can you
imagine,
say that again, Sean?
yeah, imagine Roz, on your dream, where each of you think of a goal you have.
Okay.
Scale of 1 to 10, how close are you?
4.
Okay, that was the number I picked. So 4. So we're at a 2, 4, and 2. A 2, a 4, and 4. When we get together and we're working in harmony, your 2 instantly becomes a 4, Roz. And the 3 of us working together isn't 12. It's 4 times 4, 16 times 4. It's a multiple. Because I can see things that you can't see because I'm not tied to it emotionally. I'm not addicted to the approval of what it is that you need to see. It's why I can come up. That's why you guys come to me and you go, how do you do this? Because I'm not tied. I don't have the vision you have. So our 4, Alexa, what's 16 times 4? So we go from 12 to 64. Where most of us are operating is on the level 12. 4 plus 4 plus 4, because you're operating in addition, not multiplication. When you're working in harmony, so how many of you know music? Right, Roz, I know you know music.
I do.
Louise, you too. So what's an octave?
8.
But doesn't it sound cool? But it's 8 notes higher, but it's in tune with the other, isn't it?
Yes.
So isn't 64 in tune with 4?
It is.
It is.
Yes.
So that's how we elevate our minds. That's when we come to the morning calls. And what happens is that sometimes the elevation that we wind up sitting at is too much for people and they don't show up.
So this harmony,
Yep.
this mastermind, the harmony of
Perfect.
the illustration that you just did with Roz, me, and you. Hi, Diane. is what I was seeing when I is that the harmony is actually fueling and is the multiplier. And okay. It takes the harmony,
Takes the perfect harmony.
the perfect harmony. So my question is, because I have plus signs instead of turning them sideways to make them multiplication signs. Is it a matter of what? How do I get there?
You hang around people who are you're at a 4, you hang around people who are at a 16 or a 28, a multiple of 4.
Okay. Makes sense.
And you're hanging around people who are a 2. Because it makes you feel good that you're a 4. AKA, if you're the smartest one in the room, you need a different room.
Yeah, cool.
Alexa, drop in on Mason's Echo Dot. They all just ran out of here barking, and it's dark, and it's getting ready to rain. I want to know what they're barking at. So yes, so that's how you elevate.
All right. Step up.
Step up.
Step up. Is that where the expression came from?
Could be.
I'd never heard it. I mean, well, I don't know much about electronics, so shall I go on?
Yes.
The modern radio apparatus substantiates to a considerable extent the theory here expounded. Powerful sending or broadcasting stations must be erected through which the vibration of sound is stepped up before it can be picked up by the much higher vibrating energy of the ether and carried in all directions.
I wasn't paying attention because I
was going to call you out, being the little bit of a teacher that I am.
No, because somebody came in and said that tornadoes possibly are heading our way. So
how fun!
Yeah, cool. It's awesome. So
well,
read it again.
Tornadoes, was it this morning or where tornadoes suck things right into the center?
Yep.
Well, that's cool. I've never been near a tornado.
Yeah.
Okay. So moving along. A mastermind made up of many individual minds so blended that they produce a strong vibrating energy. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me start again. Right. A mastermind made up of many individual minds so blended that they produce a strong vibrating energy constitutes almost an exact counterpart of the radio broadcasting station.
So it sends out the signal, right? AM versus FM. Right? AM work on the 800 series, FM work on the 1000 vibration series, right? 101.7. But it's WKRP 970 AM, right? So the vibration is what determines its amplitude and how far it can reach. FM stations can reach a lot farther.
So when earlier, like last night, when we were reading I don't know where it was, with regards to we're talking about 2 making up a mastermind, and then he went up to 7. Yep. Did he say a 7? Yep. So that's the amplification of the 7 minds working in perfect harmony.
Yep, the step up. Yep.
Okay.
Now he had 26.
Yes, he had 20. I mean, yes, he did. I didn't think about that. Wow. Every public speaker has felt the influence of mind chemistry, for it is a well-known fact that as soon as the individual minds of an audience become en rapport, quote, or parentheses, attuned to the rate of vibration of the mind of the speaker, end quote, not end quote, close parentheses, with the speaker, there is a noticeable increase of enthusiasm in the speaker's mind, and he often rises to heights of oratory which surprise all, including himself. That happened to me this afternoon. And I don't know that it was in the same way that I was speaking to a group of people. And they were paying attention, but not with me. And I caught the eye of a gal who's usually incredibly enthusiastic. And she winked at me, and she just winked like, "Are you okay?" And I found myself I surprised myself because I amped it up.
So that's exactly it.
Okay.
There's a story of Sir Laurence Olivier, maybe before he was Sir Laurence Olivier. And I think he was doing Othello or Macbeth. He was doing one of the roles where he was the lead actor. And when the show finished, he went out for 4 curtain calls, and it was a 22.5-minute standing ovation. And he was so mad. And somebody finally asked him, "Why are you mad?" He said, "Because I don't know how I did it. I'll never be able to duplicate that. I don't know what I did. I don't know how I did that."
I totally understand what he's saying.
So, and that's what happens when you get off stage and you go, I don't know what happened. They were just with me. And the answer is absolutely yes.
That's a cool story. That's cool. So the first 5 to 10 minutes of the average speech are devoted to what is known as warming up. By this is meant the process through which the minds of the speaker and his audience are becoming blended in a spirit of perfect harmony.
Which is exactly why you want to be able to, if you're in a multi-speaker scenario, or if anything that was said that was funny, if you can link it and bring them to that state. Yes? Okay. So that's all right. So we're gonna put a wrap on it. We just got
tornadoes coming.
Tornado warning. It's not a it's likely, it has the likelihood that it's possible. So we're gonna go have some fun and hide in the basement.
All right, Sean, praying
I'm
for
glad
you all.
you have one. Be safe.
All right, everybody. Love you tons.
Love you.
Sean. Be safe.
Bye for now.
Bye.